Are you rich? Or are you just a security guard for your bank account? We live in a strange world. People work 80 hours a week to see a number go up on a screen. They eat cheap food. They wear old clothes. They never travel. They say, "I am saving for a rainy day." But deep down, they don't own that money. That money owns them. They're terrified to spend a single dime. If this sounds familiar, you need to hear the story of the miser, a man who turned gold into a useless rock. Once upon a time, there was a miser who hated spending money. He sold everything he had, his land, his livestock, his house, and bought a single massive lump of solid gold. He didn't use the gold to invest. He didn't use it to help his family. He didn't even buy a comfortable bed. Instead, he buried the gold in a secret hole in his garden. Every single day, he would go to the garden, dig up the hole, and stare at the gold. He touched it. He smiled at it. He worshipped it. Then he covered it up again. That lump of metal was his entire life. But he was not the only one watching. A workman noticed the miser's routine. One dark night, the workman crept into the garden, dug up the hole, and stole the gold. The next morning, the miser arrived. He saw the empty hole. He screamed. He tore his hair. He cried so loud that the whole village came running. "My gold! My life! It is gone! I am ruined!" A wise neighbor watched the miser crying in the dirt. He asked, "Did you ever spend any of that gold?" The miser sobbed. "No, never. I only looked at it." The neighbor picked up a large, dirty rock from the ground. He threw it into the empty hole. Thud.
Did you ever use it?
"There," the neighbor said calmly. "Cover that rock up and pretend it is your gold." The miser was furious. "Are you mocking me? A rock is worthless." The neighbor smiled. "It is exactly the same, my friend. If you never spend the gold, then the gold is just a heavy rock. It has zero value because it has zero use."
It was about letting go of the past.
Money is not wealth. Money is just potential energy. It is like water. If it flows, it creates life. It builds houses, feeds families, creates memories. If it sits still in a hole, it becomes stagnant. It becomes a stone. So, check your bank account today. Are you building a life? Or are you just collecting rocks? Don't be the miser. Turn your rocks into life, because you cannot spend it in the grave.